Now, so we're on chapter 12, probability. So you would have done probability in junior cert. So we're introducing probability today, so you would have done this, most of this for junior cert, this part of the chapter. So introducing probability. So probability is a branch of maths that studies the chance or likelihood of something occurring. We encounter probability in some form or another in everyday life, from the chance of a horse winning a race to the chance of rain the following day. Probability is also involved in determining car insurance premiums and forecasting the weather. In probability, we encounter many common terms that have special meanings we must be aware of. So first of all, a trial is the act of doing an experiment in probability. The flipping of a coin is an example of a trial. An outcome is one of the possible results of the trial. When flipping a coin, the outcomes are that you could flip a head or a tail. So the outcome is a head or a tail. The set or list of all possible outcomes in a trial is called the sample space. For a coin, the sample space is head, tail. An event is the occurrence of one or more specific outcomes. The flipped coin landing on a head would be the event. So the likelihood scale, we use the likelihood scale when we use words to describe the probability of an event. We use words such as impossible, unlikely, evens, likely, and certain. Using words to describe the probability of an event can be problematic. Saying an event is unlikely is open to many different interpretations. So that therefore is why we use the probability scale. So the probability is a numerical measure of the chance of an event happening. So this is our probability scale. So we've got 0 or 0% for something that's impossible. Even chance is 50%, or written as a fraction, it's a half. Certain is 1. Or 100%. Okay. A probability scale using percentages ranges from 0%, which is impossible, to 100%, which is certain. A probability scale using decimals ranges from 0, which is impossible, to 1, which is certain. It is also important to remember that the probabilities of all outcomes of a particular experiment will add up to 1. A fair coin is one where the chance of landing on a head or a tail is equally likely. Loaded dice are unfair dice that have been altered to give a more predictable outcome. So remember that there are 4 suits, clubs, diamonds, hearts and spades, in a standard pack of 52 cards. Each suit contains an ace, a king, a queen and a jack, as well as numbered cards from 2 to 10. So that's just showing you what's in a deck of cards. So a deck of cards has 4 suits. It's got a club, diamonds, hearts and spades. And within, say, the clubs, you're going to have an ace, a king, a queen and a jack. So you've got 4 picture cards as well as numbered cards from 2 to 10. So that's another 9 cards. So that means you've got 13 cards in each suit. So 13 times 4 is 52. That's why you've got 52 cards. Just going to pause for a second and come back then and do an example, and then I'm going to give you your work. So, right, this is our first example. So for each event below, mark on the probability scale an estimate of its probability. So you would have done this in junior cert. You will get maths homework tomorrow, or cert today. So that's 100%. That's certain. Okay. a normal die will land on an even number. So 3, 2, 4, 6 out of a total of 6 outcomes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, are even on a normal die. So 3 out of the 6 outcomes are even on a normal die. So that is a half. So 3 over 6 is the same as a half. So B is here. A normal die will land on a 6. So 1 out of a total of 6 outcomes is a 6 on a normal die. So 1/6 is down here, C. And then you will pick a jack from a standard deck of cards. So there's going to be 4 jacks, which is a picture card, in a standard deck of 52 playing cards. So you've got 4 out of 52, which is down here, D. Okay. So I want you to do questions 1 to 15 now, and you can ask me any questions. So if you want me to do out any of the questions, let me know and I'll do some solutions for you. I want you to submit all of the assignment and I will mark your attendance as present once you do so. Okay. Thank you.